Hello and welcome to Holly May's Good Life. So today I'm going to talk you through which seed companies I use in the UK to buy seeds. Now you may be wondering, well, why does it matter? Surely seeds are seeds, and we can just buy whatever we think's best and whatever is sold in garden centres, etc. But actually it's not that simple, because I have specific reasons why I choose who I buy from. So firstly, I do like to have a mix of heritage seeds. I really like to have something a bit more unique. I like to have something which has been kind of carried on over generations and not modified for, common grower purposes. So that's one reason why I like to choose who I'm buying my seeds from. Another one is so I can choose seeds which are adapted to local environments. So obviously here we've got a lot of wind, we've got a bit colder winters, so it is nice to choose seeds which have been adapted in the UK by local seed stockists, and that's the other reason why I go local. The third reason is because I know that smaller companies, they've got more to prove, they're more sustainable, they're more small scale, they're not kind of like a big company. I like to support small businesses, and so that's the other reason why. And the final and the most important reason why I shop small when it comes to seeds is because I do not want large multi-conglomerate companies who control the world's food and control the world's population. I do not want them to control the food that I grow. And actually, when you're buying seeds from a general stockist, or say you are buying them in a garden centre, they will be from one of those huge companies who own everything, big seed companies. We're talking huge. They don't just only own seeds, they own cleaning products, fertilizers, food that we eat. So I do not want them controlling the seeds that I buy and the seeds that I use. So that being said, these are the seed companies that I use and what I use them for and why I use them. So first up is trees. I choose to use Walcott Organic. And the reason is because it's really hard to find officially organic trees. I've actually been to Walcott myself to actually pick up the trees, and it's a lovely family business. Everything's grown organic, and you'll probably find that this video comes out a bit too late for you to actually get the trees, because they are amazing and run out very, very quickly. So yeah, fruit trees, I go with them. Secondly is plugs, bulbs, potatoes, and that is Tamar Organics. Now Tamar are actually, I think, in Cornwall, so a little bit warmer than this area, but I found that particularly their garlic and their potatoes are actually really, really reliable, and I stick with them. Once you've found something good, you tend to stick with them. Next is Vital Seeds, and these have really cute packets. Yeah, they're just another independent that I like to support, so I might get some tomatoes from them, or just general seeds, some annual seeds that I need to grow. But my absolute favourite seed stockist is Real Seeds, and the reason is because every time you buy from Real Seeds and you see the beautifully designed packaging, there's so much information on the packaging as well, and they're all drawn lovely. Real Seeds is actually owned by the people who work there. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And they also send you a printout on how to save seeds from the plants that you've grown. So they have this culture of, we should be actually trying to be self-sufficient and sustainable ourselves with our growing, which I absolutely love. And last but not least is She Grows Veg. Now I've been following this Instagram account for absolutely years, and I love her. Do check her out on Instagram. This company, shegrowsveg.com, is absolutely amazing because the varieties of unique and different heirloom varieties are astounding and really easy to grow, because you know what? Heirloom seeds are made for the area that they have been grown for and protected for and saved for. So lots of really, really interesting stuff. So they are the main companies that I buy from as an organic grower. Do check out my other videos. See you later. Bye.